Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Matter in the Health Zone. I am your host, Professor M. Lady Michelle. How are you all doing today? I am praying that you're doing wonderful. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. I am doing fantastic myself. Just excited about the new year coming in. My birthday is on Monday. I'm excited about that. I I've already said, give me a bottle of non-alcoholic wine. I'll sit here by my fireplace and look at TV. But this year coming, I want us to focus on ourselves. Leave the the media alone because there's so much that is going on, and I want to encourage everybody because I know here in America everybody is stressing about what Trump is doing. I know in America people are scared. Even some of his even some of his supporters, they are scared. And I can understand. I can truly understand. But there has got to be peace. And I know that I probably have a lot of different religious beliefs on here. I have the Christians, I have the Muslims, I have the Jews, I have Hindu, Buddhists, this was it. Muslims, Christians, Jews, and Buddhists. And there are some might not believe in God, but we as the people, we have got to take a stand and take back our lives. I remember I did a video. I put a video in on the platform called Family, and I did it to try to get. I did it to try to get a point across, and I don't think people took it very well. And it kind of hurt me a little bit, but I said, okay, whatever. But we as people, we have to protect ourselves. Guns is not the way. I sit here on Christmas Eve and I watch the news, and I've never in my life seen so many people got killed either with the guns or either somebody stabbing them. It was like, what in the world is going on here? We have to take a stand and we have to guard our lives and we have to guard our peace. I told my family, I said, this year, I'm not dealing with negativity in this. I'm not dealing with all this stuff. Because and people don't understand this, when you deal with stress and negativeness, it works in your body. It literally works in your body. And I refuse to go through what I went through this past in 2024. When 2025 come in, I am I do like a little, it's not a ritual, but there's this thing that I'm doing. And maybe this might help some of you all. I'm writing down everything that I went through in 2024. And just before it hits 12 o'clock, I will burn it and say it's done. Sometimes you have to do things. The Bible says he take the foolish things to confound the wise. And sometimes you have to do that. You have got to just say, you know, thing, with the hell with all of this, I want to live. Trump supporters, if you all are on here, I know some of y'all, because I've seen the videos where a lot of y'all got let down. And I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't like him. But my advice to you, focus on you. Focus on you. Don't worry about what the other person is doing. Focus on you. Food, start stacking up on food if you're here in America. Start stacking up on food. If you have to go to the Dollar Tree, go to the Dollar Tree. Start stacking up on food. If you have a Sam's card or a BJ card, go there, start stacking up on food. Because it's about to get rough out here. It's sad right now. America is sad. I mean, I have to be honest with you. America is sad. I never thought, not in my wildest dreams, that we will be going through the transition that we go through. I never would have thought that. I never would have thought that. If somebody would have told me that, I would say, y'all lying. Everybody wants to blame it on the presidents. But it's who you bring into office. We must be sharp minded. You must watch things. You must watch how people say things because New Yorkers, they have a way with words. My daughter was dating a guy from New York, and I remember he was staying with us, and I had just gotten him from work, and he said, "Oh, ma'am, can I hold $20?" I said, "Yeah," because I figured him and my daughter was going somewhere. I said, "Yeah, no problem." I kid you not. My mother came out of her bedroom, and she grabbed me. She said, "You old fool." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" What are you talking about? She said, "I went upstairs. They got money all over the bed." When I confronted them, they didn't know what to say. I said, "Give me my $20 back." They will manipulate. They will do all of that. So nothing surprised me when it come down to New Yorkers. Nothing surprised me. Just take care of you and your family. If you are a male, you are the king of your home. If you are a female and a single parent, you are the queen of your home. The way you live in front of your children is what the way your children are going to come through. Be very careful who they get caught up in influences. I know over the weekend, I mean over Christmas, my family had a party, and I had told them that I was not going to come until later on because I had made all my grandchildren gifts. And they was telling me about a young man that was at the party. He was walking around with his pants hanging down. And my daughter told me, you go in here and you can put a belt on. And I looked at another bunch with no more than like 7 or 8 years old, taking his shirt off and running up to a grown man's face. You want to fight? You want to fight? And because the guy is part of the family, he just looked at him like it's crazy. Then he ran up against one of the other family members. What, you want to fight? You want to fight? And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Be very careful who your children are influenced by. If you are a single mother and you got a son, you don't need a man. Only thing you need to do is let that young man know and put the fear of him in you. My daughter raised, she was a single parent. And she really had she when I look at her, I'm so amazed because she raised her son by herself. And now this boy's off to college. And what she did, she put her foot down with him. And we have a family member who is a an attorney. And he told her, he said, "You know what? I am so proud of you." Now, once my grandson leaves off to college, he might get into some crazy stuff, but for now, never had no problems. I have another grandson that when he was in Florida, he got influenced by different people, and then his father, and I can't go into all that. That boy, his dad got mad at him and put him on the plane to head out to Colorado. He got there. His other sister wanted to move back to Florida, so she came on back. But he got there, and his mama set him down, and she told him, "Whatever you left in Florida, you leave it in Florida, because you're not coming to this house acting a fool." When she put her foot down with him and did not show no kind of wavering back or anything, that young man got his high school diploma. Now he's working as a chef. He was out there, he know, and he would tell you in a minute, there's nothing like being in a safe there's nothing like being in a safe zone with your mother. You have to take control of it. Guns. Who in the world have heard of young people buying guns? And everybody think that Trump is going to solve the problem. He's not, because the Republicans are not going to let him put a ban on gun. Excuse me, a ban on guns when the National Rifle Association supports the Republicans. I wish that I could move to another country because every day that I go out, I fear for my life. Every day that I go out, I fear for my life. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I fear for my life. So, what you have to do, you have to govern your own house. You have to teach them, do emergency drills. What would y'all do if somebody busted into the house? Have you have you some stuff, line it up. Protect your home. Protect yourselves from the government. And you might say, well, Professor, it's hard money. Yes, it is hard, but you can do it. So this new year coming in here, this new year coming in, you can put yourself together and you can say, you know what? The devil's not going to destroy my family. Have peace of mind. If you're Buddha, you know what the teachings are. If you're Jewish, you know what the teachings are. If you're Muslim, you know what the teachers are. And Christians, you know what the teachers are. Because when you look around, all of the beliefs goes into off the same power. Right now, we're celebrating Hanukkah. We have to take control of our families. Suicide. If you even see somebody in your family, because you have medications like me, okay, like me, some of the medications that I take, thank God they're not suicidal, but they do have an effect on you. If you have a loved one that's on medication, do some research. Find out if that prescription causes depression. And if it causes depression, get a hold to a clinic so that they can balance it out. Don't just sit back and laugh at it and take it like it ain't nothing. It is something. Take control of your homes. Take control of everything. And when you take control, can't nobody come in and can't nobody tell you what you can do, what you can't do. You have these parrot thieves. I've never in my life seen people going around stealing somebody else's stuff. I mean, walking up on it like it's bold. One young lady, she fixed them good. The man thought he was taking a TV, but instead it was a box stuffed with papers and things. Take control of your home. Get a P.O. box. Get your stuff delivered at your P.O. box. Don't sit out here and just, do it. Get your P.O. box. And when you do that, you ain't got to worry about no stress. If you have the money, get you a bulletproof door, bulletproof windows, and they're not that expensive. Protect your family. That's all you have to do. Protect your family. Stop listening at the news. Stop listening to Trump and all his foolishness. Stop it. Do you will lose your mind? People are upset because he released some of the prisoners, but Trump's talking about releasing the people that in January 6th killed a man, a police officer of the Capitol. They broke into the Capitol and did whatever they wanted to do. They did it. Miss Harris could have fought for what she wanted, but she said, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And it's not worth it. It's not worth the fighting and all this type of stuff. It's not worth it. Let him have it. Some say he's talking about some say that he's talking about running for another year. He can't do that. So we have to go through 4 years of pure hell with this guy. But it's okay because we're in the arms of God. Start saving. I was looking at TLC and it's called Coupon Extreme, and I wonder why they went off the air. And come to find out because people was complaining, oh, they're hoarding and all this type of stuff. Well, guess what? Guess what? Them people got food. Do you have food? Stores are shutting down. Do you have food? You have to be very careful, very careful. So, my advice to each and every one of you all, be very vigilant of what you hear or what you let into your body. This new year, shut down the media. If you're going to do some, look at educational stuff. Forget it. This one guy said, he said, I took a month off from listening to the media, and my anxiety came down. Don't listen to it. Take take control of your home. Pray together. Bless your home. And when you do that, 2025 will be the best year that you ever had, that you ever lived. Save your life. Don't be out there caught up in different stuff. Save your life. And when you save your life will save you. Well, I just want to come on and say this and just tell everybody to have a beautiful New Year's. I will be starting back up the next following week, coming on every day. I'm, as well as you all know, I'm taking care of a family member, and he kind of went into recession, but he's coming out. He's coming out. And I'm going to be talking about different medications and what I have learned in dealing with these medications. So stay tuned, be blessed, and once again, have a beautiful New Year's.